Welcome to Studio A. It's Kansas City After Hours. Starring Darron Story. Tonight's guests, music producers Jess Tone, the Unreal Housewives of Kansas City, comedian Andrea Caspari, Mix 93.3's Teresa from the Rocket and Teresa Show, and the amazing dance troupe Quixotic, with special guest DJ JT Quick. And I'm Andrea Leah. Now please welcome your host, Darron Story!
Hey! Hello! How you doing? Welcome to Kansas City After Hours. My name is Darron Story, and most of you have been watching the show the last few weeks. So you probably realize that I'm solo right now, and my co-host is not with me. But she found another opportunity, and so she's moved on, but we wish her well. But one of the things that we understand is we get a lot of mail via MySpace, Facebook, whatever. And so a lot of people want to have questions about the show. So we thought we'd take a few questions from the studio audience. What do you think about that? Is that cool? Yeah. Is that cool? All right. All right, who has the first one? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Darron, can you tell us what you use to keep that beautiful big head of yours from shining under these big lights?
Wait, really? You want to know that?
I want to know that.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's called Scatman Crothers, Shine No More. Shine No More. You got that?
I got that.
Everybody sees that in your Walgreens Shine No More, right? Are you guys afraid to laugh? Yeah, okay. Yes, yeah, absolutely. So anyway, that's what I use, but thank you for the question. I appreciate that. We have wonderful parting gifts for you. Absolutely. All right, who has the next question? Yes, sir.
Darron, is it true that everything on TV is bigger by 10 pounds?
Yeah, it is. Thank you very much. I love that question. Thank you very much. And you have a question?
Yes, I do. Darron, why can't you keep a co-host?
That's a really good question. Why can't I keep a co-host? Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's me. There's some people that say that, I'm a...
Hey, I've got the fourth question.
What's the...
Did you really think you could do the show without me? Hi, babe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kahn. Oh!
Hi, everyone. I'm Cara. Very excited to be here. Very excited to be back. You were doing a fine job on your own, but let's be honest. You and I are partners, and I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, it is. It's true. Wow, this is weird.
Good to see you, man.
It is good to see you.
Good to see you.
You look well.
Thank you very much, as do you. I see the dome is doing well and everything's intact. You look skinny, you're thin, you look great.
I'm looking well.
Okay, but the Jewish mom in me is worried. Are you eating enough? You sure you're eating enough?
I'm eating enough.
All right, good.
I'm eating enough.
All right, good. So what are we doing tonight?
Well, we got a big show tonight. We've got Jess Tone, the Unreal Housewives of Kansas City, comedian Andrea Caspari, and Quixotic. We got a lot of stuff.
I love it.
You're here just in time for a great show.
Excellent. I'm excited to be here. And up next, Kansas City After Hours is doing our thing on the streets. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Darron Story.
And I'm Cara Kahn. This week on Kansas City After Hours from 18th and Vine, Betty Crow and Dennis Winslet.
Pastor Timmy Gibson.
Full frontal comedy and musical guests trampled underfoot. They're awesome. Check it out.
Welcome back to Kansas City After Hours.
You know, Darron, this was always one of my favorite parts in the show in the old days. So let's find out what Kansas Cityans are talking about on the streets.
I'm Joe, I'm 16, let's do this. We are here at Legends in Kansas City, and we're gonna ask some people, what's their worst habit?
Chewing on my fingernails.
Biting my fingernails. It's better than taking up smoking.
Kids, don't smoke.
Biting my nails?
Biting my nails.
She's a biter. So I am going down this escalator right now, trying to interview some more people. And, ooh, ice cream. I'll see you later. What's your worst habit? No comment. Boobies. Your name, sir?
Steven.
I'm here with Steven. And Steven, what's your worst habit?
Well, let's see. My worst habit now, that's addiction's better than definite a habit, isn't it? My worst habit. I don't know, picking my nose.
Picking his nose.
Yeah. You know what? You guys are making me think about habits. Gosh, I got so many habits, I don't even know which one to go with, so. Yeah, all of them, yeah. You put them all into a universal capsule, huh? Okay.
Okay, I'm here with Carrie and Amanda. And Carrie and Amanda, what's your worst habits?
I snore really loud and I text when I drive.
Have you ever been caught texting while driving?
No, but I was texting and this car decided to skid in front of me and I almost got hit. I almost killed my best friend, but it's okay. We didn't die.
What's your worst habit?
I tend to burp too loudly.
What are the odds you will burp for me sometime?
Maybe sometime. It could happen. I don't know. Depends.
Pretty sexy.
Oh, well, okay, one of my habits is that my family absolutely hates this, and that's when I open up the refrigerator and I drink out of the milk carton directly and then put it back in the refrigerator. And, you know, some old habits are very hard to break.
I attempt to be too perfect. I've always wanted to be better than my sisters, so I'm the baby and I like to be better than everybody else, but it doesn't work so well.
Sibling rivalry. Ferocious.
Sometimes I'm too nice to people, like I don't stand up for myself all the time.
Are you vulnerable?
Sure.
Great.
You're watching Kansas City After Hours.
Coming up, music producers Jess Tone. We'll be right back. Welcome back to After Hours, everybody. Hey, let's give our DJ, our guest DJ, a little love. Let's give it up for JT Quick. Nice. Well, these two local producers are about to blow up working on tracks with Kanye West. Look for them to be the next big thing to come out of KC. Please welcome music producers Jess Tone.
Yay!
How you doing?
Nice to see you.
How you doing, man?
Mwah. Good to see you. Welcome, you guys.
Thank you.
All right, have a seat.
Welcome.
Have a seat. All right. Jess Tone.
Jess.
Okay, what are the real names? Because I know Tone is not on your birth certificate.
Anthony.
Anthony
Josh.
and oh, Josh, you're Jewish.
Anthony, Tone, Josh, Jess.
You look it.
Yeah, I got that look.
Yeah.
Sure.
Salome. Hey,
Yes,
tell us
shalom.
how did you guys get together?
Man, we're actually family. It's cousins.
Oh, really?
Oh, see, but I didn't
We've always
know
been
that.
together.
Yay.
Yeah.
Born and raised Kansas City?
I'm from Kansas City.
And-
I'm from New Orleans.
Okay, all right,
Wow.
great.
And so the music thing, how did that transpire? I mean, you guys are family, that's great, but how did you guys hook up and how did you find out that you guys wanted to do music?
I mean, that actually happened when we were 14 and 15. Our cousin.
Not just a couple of years ago.
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
20 minutes ago.
Because I'm
Yeah.
17.
Obviously.
You got
All
a
right, so
hormone.
another
You got a
cousin.
hormone issue with
Yeah,
all
he
this.
does.
Yeah.
He's seeing an endocrinologist about it. It's cool.
Steroids or something? I
My
don't
barber.
know. Oh.
When we were 14 and 15, our cousin Gary passed away. He was really big into music, and when he passed away, our aunt passed us along his keyboard.
Oh, okay.
It's a Yamaha. Yamaha.
It's a Yamaha?
Keyboard, yeah. Old school.
Old school.
Cool.
Old school.
Did it have its drums on it too?
It did. The
I
little
love
drum
it.
patches.
Yeah,
You know,
like-
you can play your little demo songs on it.
Like old school.
It was good.
So that's
It was
what
good.
started it. That's
That's
what
what
started the
started
love.
it.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's so organic. That's great. It is. That's such like a pure beginning.
Yeah.
It's like
I like
a
that.
little keyboard.
I like that.
Musical influences.
Oh,
Tell us about
Quincy
those.
Jones.
Okay,
like,
good,
Quincy,
good,
of
good. What
course.
else? What else?
Timbaland.
Okay.
Timbaland.
Excellent.
Like
The Neptunes.
Yep.
I mean, we're a production duo. I mean, the Neptunes are very influential to us. You know?
All right, so we got to ask, how'd you get involved with Kanye West?
Man, just connections. Definitely being a
Really?
producer, you gotta always be out there, putting your name out there. A lot of people know us in Kansas City. We got a couple tracks out at the clubs and stuff like that. So, I mean, just shopping ourselves around. Some people knew somebody, and, we just hooked up. And we got a call, said we heard your track. We want to get in the studio, so.
What do you think what's going on with him recently and his saying he wants less fans and all this crap that's out there about him?
I mean,
like they're going to tell you what they think.
I'd like to know what they think.
I mean, we're not going to tell her what we know, but we'll tell her what we think.
Yeah, don't tell me what you know. It's cool. They'll tell me that later.
Kanye's just different. He's
Yeah.
unique.
You think? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
No shag.
red jeans.
I love his style. I love his style, by the way.
The new hairstyle. Have you seen it?
Yeah, But to each his own. I appreciate the way you said that, though. He's unique. He's unique.
I mean, to each his own.
Joshua, any comments?
You know what?
Him Joshua?
Well, it's his biblical name. I'm going to keep that.
Mom? No. But
Yes, son.
Kanye, he, like you said, he's just different. He's always out trying to do something different. The whole fan thing. I don't know if you meant that, but
Okay.
the
Could have been out of
hair,
context.
the
could've
style. I mean,
been the Venetian blinds.
yes, yes.
I mean, he sort of moved on from that, but that one still sticks with me.
Yeah.
He's kind of like your generation's Prince.
True.
Wow.
Well
Because
said.
Prince
I didn't
used,
think about that.
Prince
Well
used
said.
to
That's
do
true.
off-the-wall stuff, am I straight or gay, wearing
Open booty.
gartered belts,
I think
the butt-out pants.
Kanye West is less androgynous than Prince. Prince is pretty friggin' androgynous.
No,
That's
Prince did
that's
whatever-
a great word, by the
Prince
way.
did whatever
That's
he
right.
wanted to.
I know things.
I mean, but you have to admire someone that does what he wants to do.
Totally.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
So are you guys at that point now where you're doing what you want to do, or is the business slapping you in the face saying, okay, we got to fall into the cookie cutter type of stuff?
That's what I think makes a good producer is sticking to what you know and what you want to do. Like a lot of people fall into, doing what's popular and things like that, but it might take more time just sticking to your guns, but, after a long run, it pays off. It pays off.
Well,
That's what makes you
Well
different.
said.
guys, we wish you a lot of luck.
Yeah, it's such an honor to have you guys here. Thank you so much for being here
Thanks for
on
having
our
me.
little local, sad little local
It's
show.
cute, ain't it? This whole,
I like the whole setup.
yeah.
It's hot.
So maybe with you guys on here, like 6 people will start watching it versus like the 4 that are already watching it. I love it.
It's really a good look for Kansas City.
Yeah, good. Glad to hear
Thank
it.
you, thank you. And where can people find you guys, like on the internet, if they want to hear some of your tracks or whatever like
Yes,
that?
MySpace definitely. That's MySpace /JustToneBeats. Facebook. We also we about to start a website, JustToneBeats.com. So check that out, and definitely go get the CD. It Kanye West and Malik Youssef presents Good Morning, Good Night. Launches
Spring 09.
That's awesome.
March,
Maybe the next
something like that,
next 2 months.
Awesome.
You know the music
Good for
business.
you guys.
know.
Right.
that out.
Exactly. Good for you guys. It's
Wow.
awesome. Such an honor to meet you guys.
Thank
you
you.
so much
The
for being
pleasure's
here.
ours.
Ladies and gentlemen, Just Tone.
All right, Andrea, tell us what's next.
Coming up next, 5 women you won't want to miss. The Unreal Housewives of Kansas City. When Kansas City After Hours continues. Kansas City After Hours is presented by Malley Surgical Weight Loss Center. Also brought to you in part by Anytime Fitness Liberty, the College Basketball Experience, Laura's Couture Collection, and Convergent Insurance.
Our next guests tonight are 5 sexy and irrepressible women from right here in Kansas City. These housewives are something else. Watch this. Please welcome Elena, Kiki, Demi, Roche, and Marcy, the Unreal Housewives of Kansas City. Come on out here, ladies.
Hello.
Hello. Nice to see you.
How you doing? Oh,
Nice to to see you. Hi, nice to see
Hello.
you. So nice to see you.
How you doing? Oh,
Hi.
that too.
Nice
Hello.
to see you.
It's so good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Good to
meet
see
Hi,
you.
how are you? Hi, you guys.
Oh, look at this. Hello,
Hi, how are you?
everyone.
Yeah. Hey, doing good.
My goodness. Okay,
Hey,
I'd like to
wow.
start with Kiki. Why don't you tell me about your husband? Is it tough to be an NFL wife in Kansas City?
Oh, you have no idea. I mean, my Brock McCoy, I know that you all know who he is already, but it's just tough. It's a lot of pressures and it's a lot of commitments and it's hard to go out in public.
Does he act, I don't mean this to offend you, but does he play?
Well, it's no offense. It's a sad story. I mean, there was this career-ending self-inflicted archery incident that fractured his ankle and tragically ended his career far too soon. Far too soon.
Yes, of course.
It's okay though. We've dealt. Yeah,
You've
it's
dealt.
okay. It's okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
He's rehabbed.
Rashay, what's your claim to fame?
Well, I am a high fashion model, and I just
Obviously.
moved here to Kansas City from New York. And I'm in the process of writing my book, My Sacrifice: A Model's Journey. And you should really pick it up. It'll be in store soon, and I can actually send you an autographed copy.
Oh, that would
be awesome.
I would love that.
We would love that.
Awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
And Demi, I understand that you're newly single. What is it like to meet men in Kansas City?
That's Demi.
Oh, I'm
Demi.
I'm sorry, Demi.
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 I am
okay, I
really
thought I said
single.
it right, but
So, meeting men in Kansas City, well, it's been great so far. I really believe that it's time for the older women to date the younger men. So I'm actually enrolling at UMKC in hopes that I can meet some new people.
as a freshman or
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Very smart. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
I'm
Okay,
all about,
good.
the student union and all that kind of thing. So
Yeah. Okay. So you're
frat
looking.
parties.
Oh. Okay. That's
Excited.
appropriate.
That's disturbing.
You're just jealous. Please.
That's you're right. Because I'm not older than you, but close maybe. I don't know how old you are.
Me? Yes. We're not going to talk age.
Let's just say
Okay.
you're not 22, okay? He's not 22.
Okay. All right. I hear there's talent in this room as well. Yeah.
Is
Now-
it on? La 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 la. Ooh. I've been working with the vocal coach.
That was
so I'm like,
wow.
I'm sweating. I'm so nervous.
No, don't be nervous. That was awesome.
I mean, go.
Okay, I got dance moves too. Okay, ready?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so
we
it
got,
goes.
We got room.
It goes. Oh, hold on. Shoulder, shoulder, shimmy, 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 up and melt. Ladies with me. Shoulder, shoulder, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy,
Up and melt. That was excellent. Thank you so much.
you,
That was really
thank you.
awesome.
They're not
That was
really proud. Clapping. We should be
Where?
clapping.
Okay.
I've
Do you
been
need me?
working really hard.
Do you need me to hold your drink, Marcy?
Don't touch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Marcy?
Yes.
What about you?
Right.
No, you're on.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about you.
What do you want to know about me?
Well, I see you like to drink.
Well, it is after hours, after all. Cheers.
Cheers.
There you go. Enjoy.
Marcy, what do you have going on these days?
Oh, well, along with being a pillar in the social scene here in Kansas City, I do have a body jewelry line possibly coming out.
Body jewelry. Everyone needs body jewelry.
I know. Inspiration, Janet Jackson. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
She looked really good in that freeze frame. I watch it quite a bit.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Where are you guys' husbands? Where are they?
Well, my husband is a... Oh, did you want the microphone? No, you can. Okay. My husband is a periodontist.
Periodontist.
Yes. He likes my gums.
Okay.
There you go.
Brock's actually home with our son Jackson today, so we're kind of thinking he's going to be the next University of Texas quarterback thing.
Oh,
so he spends a
Jackson.
lot of time.
Okay.
Yes, Jackson McCoy. Watch for it. I'm thinking 15
He's
years.
two.
He's two. He's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, I'm sure.
that's
Of course
wonderful.
he
That's
does. Of
inspiring.
course he does. What about you?
Oh, my husband, he's I call him my sprint daddy because he's my sugar daddy, and
Can I ask how much older he is than you?
he's a little bit older than me. I prefer older men. They're wiser, and Demi and I are kind of different in that I like the
Opposite. I
older
see.
men,
You're going
and she
opposite.
likes the younger men. So I just find
she likes the grandpas.
Oh, there you go. All right, ladies, we got to wrap it up, but let me just get a quick answer from you. What about any man in your life?
My husband is at home with the kids, washing the clothes and cleaning like he normally does on a daily basis.
Oh, I see. Got it. And we know that you are obviously looking for some eligible young bachelors at UMKC. Okay.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, if you want to catch this hot new web series, go to unrealhousewiveskc.com. That's .com. Right. And you can also catch their link on our website, afterhourskc.com. Ladies, I tell you what, you guys have inspired me this morning or this evening.
Did you want to drink?
Excuse me.
Inspired you to do what?
Drink. So the web episode is out now, the first one. Okay.
The first one now.
It's called Martinis and Monologues, correct? And you'll see these ladies in action. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up once again for the Unreal Housewives of Kansas City.
All right, Andrea, what do we have coming up next?
Later on, comedian Andrea Caspari, Quixotic, and Teresa from Mix 93.3. When Kansas City After Hours continues, don't go away.
You gotta bounce. Thank you, guys.
Promotional consideration by Urban Times Magazine, the Drop Restaurant and Bar, and the Intercontinental Hotel.
Welcome back to the show. She's one of Kansas City's most popular radio personalities. Please welcome Mix 93's Teresa, everybody. Come on.
Hi. Good to see you. Welcome.
You know, Cara's kind of starstruck.
I am. I'm totally a huge fan. I listen to you all the time.
Oh, well, thank you so
very
much.
Nice to meet you. Thank
nice
you so
to meet
much.
you too. And I used to watch you on TV all the time too. We don't need Darren here. We could just have a conversation.
Seriously.
Yeah, I can just leave right now. Okay.
Seriously.
No, well, Teresa, what I didn't know, I just found out this about you, is that you're from Oklahoma.
I am.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm from Oklahoma too.
Where?
Oklahoma City.
What school did you go to?
I didn't go to school there.
You didn't?
I went to school. We moved. I was young. I grew up here.
You're
but
a
my
transplant.
family.
You didn't so much go to school.
I didn't go to school.
Yeah, I lived in Oklahoma City for a while. In fact, I started in radio in Oklahoma City back in 1992. I was only 5 years old.
Yeah. I was going to say. Carry the one.
Yeah.
Now, your ride with Mix 93 started in 2000.
It did.
With Rocket
And she came with Rocket from Oklahoma.
I did.
Yeah.
We are a team. We come together as a set.
Is that pretty much the deal? That wherever he goes or wherever you go, he's going to go and follow you?
Well, and now it's a set. It's Rocket, Teresa, and Ponch. We come together.
Oh, that's right,
Yes,
Ponch.
we don't separate. But we actually have all three worked together since 1992.
Wow.
We started in radio in Oklahoma City, but we weren't necessarily a show. Rocket was doing afternoons. Ponch and I were both little baby interns, moving up the food chain. And then Ponch went off and did other things. Rocket and I went to Virginia Beach, and then we all came to Kansas City together as a show.
Okay, and so I gotta ask, because I'm definitely starstruck by you, but you've obviously met a lot of incredible people. So who are some of your favorites?
You know what's funny? Everybody asks me that, and I love music. Obviously, I work in radio, but really, I'm starstruck by the movie stars. I've met Kevin Bacon. Love him.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And
so now we're actually 2 degrees or 1 degree from Kevin Bacon just because you met him.
Yes, we are. Cool. Thank you. And I love
I
Corey
just want to
Feldman.
dance right now.
You just want to dance?
I just want to dance.
Footloose. I love Corey Feldman. I got to meet him.
Doesn't?
I know. And that was before he started doing the reality shows, and then I figured out he was a little bit
All right,
psycho.
easy on the reality show.
Yeah. Well, but you didn't come off psycho like Corey Feldman did in his.
Well, a little bit.
You haven't seen her.
Yeah, seriously.
Behind closed doors.
Actually, I did see it. We saw a lot, but.
Touche. Hey, nice seeing you. Take care. Thanks so much for coming, Teresa.
I'm just teasing. It's all love.
I know. I'm teasing.
No,
too.
I really just love. I love meeting all sorts of stars. You know, I've got to meet the ones from way back, like Deborah Gibson and stuff like that. It is Deborah now, by
It's
the way.
Deborah. It's totally not
it's
Debbie.
Deborah.
Yep, it's Deborah.
You know,
serious.
Yeah, and I've got to meet Fall Out Boy. You know, newer people, and Jessica Simpson. I met Nick and Jessica when they were still happily married. Yep.
Cool.
That's amazing.
Very cool.
It's fun.
Now, what was it that got you in the radio? Did you hear a personality? Did you used to listen to the radio when you were a kid and said, that's what I want to do?
You know what? That's what every DJ says, and that is totally not my story. I actually had no idea I ever would be in this business. I can't believe I've made a career out of it. It's amazing. It was ordained by God, and I had someone who knew a friend of a friend that actually called me and said, hey, we need interns, which never happens. I didn't even get college credit for it. It was back in the day where they could just work you for free. And
Slaves.
I did. I was going
We
to
know
OU.
a little bit about that.
Yep, I was going to the University
me
of
and Cara,
Oklahoma.
Black and Jews, we've been slaves before.
The Jews were never slaves. Anyway.
And I just, I started working there. I put in 24 hours a day, and by the time I graduated college, I was already on the morning show.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you love it, right?
I love it. I really do love it. But I honestly look at it every day and I think, how have I managed to fool them and do this for a living? I can't believe it.
Wow.
Are your children allowed to listen to you? I know you're a mom.
They do listen to me. They're only in the car for a few minutes, at a time, so they listen a little bit. And my husband has the control, and we have an 8:30 rule on our show, actually, where anything risque that kids can't hear, we don't do it before 8:30.
And that's mandated by...
That's just our morning
your
show.
thing.
We all
Okay.
have
That's
kids.
good.
We want moms to be able to listen to us and hang out, so we do everything after 8:30.
There you go. That's cool. I like that.
That's when the fun stuff starts.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now, I'm going to go shift gears on you.
Okay.
All right. Now, I know that I've read about you've struggled with your weight a little bit throughout the years.
Oh, yeah. We
And-
have no secrets. My
Yeah.
entire life is out
I know,
on the
and you
radio.
talk about it all the time on the radio.
2 babies, gone up and down. I've tried every diet.
Okay, so tell us what you did this time.
Well, I actually met the wonderful people, and I'm not just saying that. I really love them over at Malley Surgical Weight Loss Center and New Hope Bariatrics, and they came to us, and we explained a little bit about it, and I ended up having lap band surgery. And that was back in May, and I've lost 40 pounds so far.
You look great.
40
Thank
pounds,
you.
yeah.
Thank you. And I really love it.
Yeah.
And what I really want people to know, and what I love about sharing my story, is that it is not a quick fix. Some people think, oh, you took the easy way out. It's not. I mean, I still struggle, and I've had to completely change my lifestyle and how I eat. But it's just a tool that really helps me, and I'm grateful for it. It's changed my life.
Wow.
Because I want to be around. I want to see my kids grow up and
Yeah, and
be famous football players and buy mommy a house.
Absolutely, and obviously the whole radio thing. What's that saying? You have a face for radio, or whatever. Most radio people sometimes it's like when I did radio, people said, "I thought you were taller," that type of thing. So you have to go out all the time and meet people.
And it was really hard for me because Rocket and Ponch always joke around, and so people have never seen me. They used to make it sound like I was Pamela Anderson, and then they'd meet me, and it was always that polite. You don't look like what we thought you'd look like.
That must have killed your feelings. That must have totally hurt
It
your
did.
feelings.
It's hard. And it is hard going out there and struggling and knowing, someone's probably thinking, wow, she's heavier than I thought or whatever. And, I've had to learn to just
Not
love
anymore.
myself. I'm real. The majority of our audience listening, they're just real moms that are not this big around. So I've had to just learn to love myself. But also, I love the fact that I can get healthy and set a good example and, say, hey, we all need to take care of ourselves. Obesity is such a huge problem with kids and everything.
That's great. Well, good for you. You're setting a great example.
Thank
We
you.
loved having you here. Come back anytime.
you.
Absolutely.
I will. Thank you.
Listen to Rocket and Teresa and Ponch.
Yes.
Mornings on Mix 93.3. Coming up in 2 minutes, comedian Andrea Caspari. We'll be right back, everybody.
Thank you so much. Welcome back to Kansas City After Hours. Our next guest actually lives a double life. By day, she's a local high school teacher, and by night, she's splitting sides on the comedy stage. Please welcome Andrea Caspari.
Thank you so much. How you guys feeling? Having a good morning? Yes? Having a good night? All right. No, it's all good. You know what? It's so funny because they booked me on a show with models. I don't know who came up with that idea, but they said I had the face for radio, so I'm really excited. Got a few contacts, and it's going to be fun, and there were a lot of snacks left in the green room, so that was good. But yeah, they looked cold, though. They had those like little dresses, and I'm just like, man, Kansas City is cold, isn't it? You never know how to dress, do you? Because you're like, do I wear a bikini? Do I wear a snowsuit? What do I do? Because the weather's always changing, right? But I'm a big girl, and I shop at Lane Bryant. You guys heard about that? The plus size store, it's great, but there's always some skinny lady working in there, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense, but I go in, and man, I'm just like, oh, I need a swimsuit. She's like, you want a one-piece or a two-piece? Really? Are you serious right now? I'm like, give me a 6-piece and a biscuit. Yeah, I'll be waiting in the dressing room. If you can bring me a Diet Coke, that'd be great, because I'm watching it. So if you're laughing at that, you're kind of mean. You really are. And I guess you didn't realize that obesity is hereditary. That's right. I got my mom's green eyes and my dad's orange Cheeto fingers. I do. It's in my DNA, donuts, nachos, and alcohol. That's great. But we need it when we go to the club, don't we, ladies? We need some alcohol when we go to the club. I know it's after hours, I can say that, right? But it's so true, because, you know, I used to, like, when I was younger, I used to go in and I was like, what's up? Yeah. And now I'm like, what's left? You know, just kind of hanging out. It's always the guy with the mullet and the fetish, in case you were wondering. But yeah, I had to lower my standards. You know, I was like, okay, we'll just get it down to the basics, just kind of upright breathing and straight. Yeah, straight. That's good. But you know, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So, oh, my boyfriend would be so mad to hear that. Yes, I have a boyfriend, guys. Give it up, finally, right? Yes! 31 years later, he's great, and I love him. And he wanted to get me lingerie for Valentine's Day. And I was like, no, we're just not going to do that. And he said, no, because I saw the Hellsberg commercial. It said women never cry when they open lingerie. And I was like, man, I've made men cry when I open lingerie. No, I'm totally serious, because I was like, what? You want me to wear this? Those little beaded thong panties? I'm serious. I was just like, I cannot do this. I'm sorry, because, you know, I'm a big girl, and when I put those in, man, it takes me about a week to find them. It's like, oh, diamonds. Good way to get some extra jewelry. But it's just fun. No, I just love it, though. But my rear end eats those things like a hungry, hungry hippo, just boom. Oh, it's been a long day. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful night.
Andrea.
I think you're gorgeous, and I definitely think you're hilarious.
You guys are awesome.
No, it's
Thank
awesome
you.
having you here. Okay, tell us about the transition. Teaching and comedy, how does that work?
Yeah, well, we have to be very careful with it. I always have to kind of watch. I make sure I don't.
You gotta be clean, right?
Yeah, I make sure I don't cuss on stage, and I have a little innuendo, but nothing like too risque.
Do your students ever go see you?
They never do. No, because it's 18 and over, and I'm a high school teacher, so I make sure I don't like just give out free tickets in class or something crazy.
Right,
But,
of course.
yeah, but you know, they catch me on YouTube sometimes, and it gets a little crazy, because sometimes I'm teaching, you know, all of a sudden they're like, Miss C, is it true that you never said no to a ho-ho? You got me. The jig is up, you know, so.
And what do their parents think of the fact that they have a teacher who's not only a comedian at night, but has a nose ring? I don't know if you guys can all see this, but he's got a nose ring. And I can imagine some conservative parents may not love this. What do they say?
Well, you know, actually, I just got it for Valentine's Day.
Oh, it looks great.
No longer.
Better than the thong, huh?
Better than the thong, oh yeah. Absolutely, we're all happy now. Oh, thank you, sweetie.
Yep, it looks great.
Yeah, but parent-teacher conferences are next week, so you have to get back to me.
Got it.
Okay. Maybe I'll have to book again, and I'll tell you the story.
There you go. We'd love to have you back.
Thank you so much. It's been fun.
Okay, so Andrew, are you going to be anywhere performing in the month of March?
Well, actually, I don't have anything booked for March because my best friend's getting married, and so we're going to go do that in Mexico.
Cool.
So I'm excited about that. But I do have some things coming up in April and May at the Improv, just not any steady dates, so just keep checking.
Awesome.
All right.
Look for Andrea Caspari or Little Debbie. You can ask them about that.
Little Debbie.
Yes, Little Debbie's it's my snack wrapper.
Yeah, right. I kind of got that.
You got it. That's awesome. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, I did. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrea Caspari,
Always love
everybody.
having funny women around.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
We're going to go to Andrea, see what's happening next.
Remember, you can be a part of our studio audience. Just go to our website, kansascityafterhours.com. And coming up next, the exciting Quixotic.
Producing amazing large-scale performances that rival groups like Cirque du Soleil. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kansas City's own Quixotic. And sensual and fantastic, and I'm pretty sure now I'm a lesbian. We'll be right back with more Quixotic in just a couple of minutes. Welcome back, everyone. We are here with the amazing Quixotic. I cannot believe what you just did. Alex, you are amazing. That was insane. You are so gorgeous and so fun to watch. That was amazing. So have you been dancing like your whole life? You like popped out of the womb moving like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God.
All the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
That was your first trick on the umbilical cord?
Exactly. She was just spinning around.
I wish I'd have been there for that.
That was amazing. You're so gorgeous. So, okay, so Micah, Anthony, tell us what's coming up, what's going on. Tell us a little about your troupe.
Okay. The group is composed of dancers, aerialists, musicians, composers, a lot of visual artists coming together to create module shows. We have quite a few shows coming up. We're doing a lot of stuff in Kansas City. We're doing stuff outside of Kansas City.
Cool.
We're doing Revolution KC, which will be at the Hobbs building. It's a Salvation Army benefit. Am I correct on that? And then we're also doing a show, it's our own show, called Lux Solaire at Spencer Theater. And
awesome. And when is that?
The last 2 weekends of June.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. That was so amazing, you guys. We're so happy to have you here. That was great.
Let's give it up for Quixotic, everybody. Come on. All right. Now, Alex, as I was watching you, I couldn't help but notice that you're pretty amazing. But I was thinking, I could do this.
Sure you
really?
can.
Yeah. Don't you think?
Okay, let's
You guys think I could do this? I can do what Alex did. All right, here, take my jacket. Here.
I got it.
All
it.
right.
I'm on your jacket.
Now I need you guys' help in the audience because.
Be careful, dude. You're old. Just be careful.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I love
right.
you.
I love you too. Okay, so
All right,
okay.
Alex, what
Okay,
do you
so
do?
just
What-
hook
what'd
your
I do?
knee up there.
just
Just
like
pull
that.
yourself up and
Who do you think I am? You?
Superman.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, I am. I'm Superman. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna. Come on, help me out, audience. Come on. Hey.
saw more of you than I ever want to see. We'll be right back. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We'd like to thank our guests tonight, Jess Tone, the Unreal Housewives of Kansas City, Andrea Caspari, Quixotic, and special guest DJ, JT Quick.
Join us next week with Jess, the Hanky Panky Challenge, full frontal comedy, trampled underfoot. And remember, we can stimulate our own economy. So buy local. It's all right here in Kansas City, and it's all good. Good night, everybody. God bless.